That's right, Stephanie. Now, this is news that actually broke late last week on The Food Professor, Sylvain Charlebois' podcast. CEO of Dainty Foods, James Maitland, telling the host of the podcast that the company is looking to expand operations into the U.S. Now, given the current climate, that did lead to just a tiny bit of panic around what that might mean for operations here. Well, this week, Maitland is setting the record straight.
We are about to announce in the next couple months a new U.S. facility that will be sinking roughly $50 to $75 million into over the next 4 years to support the growth of our company.
Rather casually, during an interview on the Food Professor podcast, Dainty Foods CEO James Maitland shared news that the Windsor-based company will soon set up shop in the United States.
Now, the announcement that you just mentioned, is this public or is this a premiere for the Food Professor podcast?
It's a little bit of both. We haven't officially committed to which site we're going with yet, but it's been known in the industry that we were investing in the U.S.
While Dainty's news might not have been breaking, it did raise some eyebrows. Could Dainty be moving its operations out of Canada, scrapping dozens of jobs in Windsor and 140 years of history? Maitland saying unequivocally Tuesday, no.
There's nothing to be concerned about Dainty Foods jobs. Hearing Dainty investing in the U.S. is only going to make Dainty Canada stronger because of the synergies between the two organizations, but there is zero risk for Dainty Canada at all.
On the contrary, he points to a $35 million investment in Canada over the past 3 years and a new distribution center opening in Windsor this January, adding 30 jobs locally. Still, Maitland says the company hasn't been immune to tariff-related stress, at one point taking a 50% hit when levies were applied on both sides of the border, with 40% of their sales going into the U.S. The food professor himself saying the Dainty Foods expansion is pure good news.
We need to celebrate companies that do invest elsewhere around the world to brand Canada.
Charlebois says he understands the concern, especially after Diageo announced it will close its Amherstburg bottling facility and move that work to Illinois. But he says in this case, those concerns are misplaced.
I mean, you don't really make a move like that just because of a presidency. I mean, it's just too short.
So Maitland says this expansion has been a long time coming, but even still, the company has not yet nailed down a location for this expansion into the United States. Stephanie.
Okay, Travis Fortnum with our top story tonight. Thank you, Travis.